Hey everybody, it's Crafty Tuesday. I'm Christy Hickey, your host, and we have another experiment to do with outdoor Mod Podge today. And I was really pleased with the stepping stones, the way they turned out. Hey Cindy, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Pamela's joined in. Hey there. It is a bright, beautiful day here in Florida. The sun's shining, and I don't know where the humidity went, but it's not here today, at least not that much. So we haven't had any rain either in, I should say, here in my area. I don't know about the rest of Fernandina, but the rest right here in my own little world, it's not rained in a couple of days, so I felt safe putting the stepping stones outside so they could finish curing. Oh no! Well, thanks for tuning in, Pam. I appreciate you being there, and catch it later. I took that fabric, the outdoor fabric, and cut some pieces out of it. Move this out of the way. And I thought, well, that would be, these are really cute designs. So I cut some out, and it didn't take very long. I thought, well, I'll put these on a terracotta pot. Voila. Hey, Tara. Thanks for joining in. We have another outdoor craft. It's so hot here that if you have spring flowers, they're not going to make it in the heat of this weather. So doing a little bit of color with your pots outside and stuff like that, it gives the garden a little lift, especially in July and August and September. So I cut out some designs. It didn't take very long. I was talking to my sister on the phone for about 30 minutes, and that's about all the time it took. And I thought, well, we're just going to put these on and see. It ought to turn out pretty nice. I haven't done anything special with this terracotta pot. It's unfinished, and it's 8 1/4 inches wide, the mouth. Hey Lee, thanks for joining in. So we're going to get started on this, and I ought to show you the painting that I did last Thursday. It dried out really pretty. So about the only thing that I did to it was put the stamens in the flowers, and it's been sitting over there on the drying table since last week. I'll let it dry for a couple more days before I do anything with it. Let me get it real quick so you can see it. Here you go. And the navy right here dried out really pretty, and so I just kind of left it the way that it was and put the little stamens in here. A couple more days, this will be ready for the polyacrylic on it, and I'll give it a couple of coats of that, and it'll be ready for sale. So if you know of anybody, let me know. We will find that baby a home. Hey Shelly, good to see you. All right, we're going to get started, and I think what I'm going to do with this, instead of using a sponge, I'm going to use a little paintbrush, And I have a damp cloth today. Yay, because I know this stuff is going to be all over my fingers. And we're going to roll it. It says to roll instead of shake. You don't want a lot of air bubbles in your Mod Podge. And it gives it a really nice little sheen to it. The finish of it. So let's see here. This shouldn't take very long to do since I have everything cut out. And Mod Podge, you can clean it up with soap and water. So don't worry about ruining a brush. Just clean it out though before. Don't forget about it. I can't tell you how many brushes I've ruined by forgetting about them. And you only do it a couple of times. You ruin a couple of good brushes and you learn your lesson that way. I'm just going to put a good heavy coat on this. And this would work with plastic as well. Let's see, there are two different colors here. Let's see. Move that down a little bit. I'll tell you what, this stuff is sticky, sticky, sticky. Do this, and I think I need to add a little bit more. It'll all be covered before it's over with. And I wasn't too concerned about cutting it out perfectly along the pattern. I started out that way and I thought, geez, this is very tedious. And some days I don't mind doing things that are very tedious, but today I was just like, I do not have the patience for this. So I left a little bit of the color around the design so you don't have to be perfect with it. And it will forgive you. So that's what I did. But that is looking cute already. How about that? All right, so I have 4 of these cut out, and I think I'll put, let's see, it's right here, so the other one will go right here. I'm going to put the same color across from each other. You want to make sure that you have enough space for all of them. I used some double-sided tape. I might end up having to use just 3. Some double-sided tape for placement earlier, and it wasn't sticking very well, so I had to take it off. And I think that's what's going to have to happen on here. I think we'll just use 2 and put some other designs in there. 1 here and 1 here. Sure would like to get 3 in here though. Let's see. But I don't think that's going to happen. Sharok has joined us. Hey there. How are you? Yep. So that's what's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to just use 2. And I want to make certain that they're across from each other. So it'll be about right here. We'll put that there. Get a good coat of Mod Podge on here. School's fixing to start. I hope all those kitties are ready. I finally got a box together and it is ready to go of little fun projects. Hopefully they can do before they start school and give them something cute and fun to play with. Okay, the terracotta seems to be soaking this Mod Podge in. So I'm going to put it on here quite heavy. And you can see it's pretty white. And we're going to do that right across from it. Let's see here. There we go. And that's just a little bit too long. I'll snip it right there. Make sure you get the air bubbles out of it. Just run your fingers, or you could use a spoon or an old store card, loyalty store card. And the print kind of reminds me of folk art painting. And I guess that's why I like it so much. Plus the colors. The colors are nice. All right, now let's see. We have, let me move these out of the way. We have a couple more designs here. We have these and these. Could put this here. I have 4 of those cut out. So it would be 1, 2 of those. Could put 2 on each side. One here, one there. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. So has anybody tried any of this Mod Podge? Or do you think you will? And if you do, what are you going to use it on? Share it with me. I love seeing other people's ideas. So I'm going to go with that there and this one here. Don't have quite enough on here. I'll be putting Mod Podge on top of the fabric also, but this will just hold it in place. And let's put some over here on this side. One way to get some fabric scraps is to hook up with your, if you have decorators in the area that deal with fabric, upholstering fabric, you can go to them and ask them if they would save their discontinued fabric books. And some of them are quite large. They're great for all kinds of crafting. You could do simple things like this, or need to make sure I'm getting that straight. They're also good to, fabric scraps, good to stuff pillows with. Nice and soft. You can make a rag rug, which I'm thinking seriously about doing that. I saw a really cute rag rug on Pinterest while I was looking for ideas out of fabric scraps. That would take a while to do, though. It'd be something that, you know, you could work on every now and then. So, okay, I think what I'm going to do now is add some of these things here to the top around the rim, and then we'll give a big, nice coat on the whole thing, and let it dry and see what happens. Also saw a really cute idea for a rug, was made out of pom-poms. Can you believe it? I was like, no way. I mean, whoever did that rug, she did a really good job on it. But I could not imagine the time spent. And the pom-poms were a nice size. They were probably 3 inches, about 3 inches in diameter. And they were just all lined up. Made a nice, cute little rug. Let's see, let's start here. Turn it on its side. Kind of want it lining up. And then I'll put one over here on this side, across from each other. All right, let's do one of these right here. Kind of reminds me of a simple collage. Of course, you could put as many designs on here as you want. Some people like the cluttered look. Some people like a more spacious look. When you do yours, you know, do it how you like. Okay, so we have this so far. And I think I'll put some more on here. 2. Then here, tell you what, when you put it on here, it sticks. You literally have to pick it up and move it. I think I'm going to need to cut some more out. I don't have quite enough to go all the way around here. So I will do that off camera. We'll go ahead and finish this up. But it's coming right along. And it's drying quickly too. Very quick. Let's see, I need one of these right here. And we'll put one of these here. So I'm alternating this little print. There. So I need two more. See, I have this one, which would go here, and then I would need, so I actually need one more, which is no biggie. I've got plenty of fabric. This fabric is going a long ways. Need to find other stuff to do with it. But there. I'll add the other one later. So you get the idea, and makes a cute little flower pot. We're going to coat this all over. And I probably should use, before I go any further, I'm going to get a bowl to lift this up off the table. There. And I can turn it around and paint it at the same time. So there you go. See, that didn't take very long at all. And you have a cute little flower pot afterwards. Now you could get like a half a yard of fabric, and that would go a long ways. Just a half a yard. And I'm putting a good thick coat on here. I want all of the brush strokes to go in the same direction. We'll do this up here. I'm going to bring it in on the lip just a little bit. Catch anything that's not tacked on here. We have 1 month left before the Fluid Art Convention. Yep, it is coming up quickly. When we started this last November or December, it was like, seemed like it would be so far away. And here it is. It is just about here. And I believe registration is still open. So if you're sitting on the fence, look it up. It's www.pouringartist, it's plural, and check out the classes. Sign up. We're going to have guest speakers and raffles, and you may still be able to get a discount on the hotel room through the website. So check that out. And I have some of my artwork here locally on display at Amelia's Attic over there on Sadler Avenue. It's a really nice furniture store. She sells a little bit of everything, decorative items along with full rooms of furniture. So check her out and take a look at my artwork while you're in there. Gonna have some things, got some artwork over at Lakeside Retirement Community. Really nice retirement community that opened up not too long ago. And let's see, some artwork at the Island Art Gallery downtown. Has some artwork there as well. They're fixing to have another show opening, another Nuove art show. It's titled Waterways. And I've got an idea for it and thinking about it for a couple of weeks now. And it's it will be a new medium for me. I've not ever used the medium that I want to do a piece of art in. So it's kind of like scary. Make sure that you do all your research so you feel comfortable with it. I'm just about through here. It's got a good thick coat on it. Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It'll probably take about an hour or so for it to dry clear. And you have one of a kind flower pot. How about that? So, another thing to do with outdoor Mod Podge and fabric. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you Thursday for fluid art. Not sure what we're going to do. I thought maybe let's do this. This idea just came to mind. If you have a picture that you really like, post it on Magic Mix, and I will do a drawing Thursday and see which one I should paint. I'll attempt it. I'll try to paint it. So if you have an idea, if you have something that you like, something that, like people, I don't even want to go there with people and animals, but something that would be good for fluid art, like landscapes, flowers, ocean scenes. Hey, Roseanne. We did more outdoor fabric today covering a flower pot. And I have one more I need to cut out. This is outdoor Mod Podge on here. But I was just telling everybody that Fluid Art Thursday at 1 o'clock. And if you want to submit a picture to Magic Mix, and Thursday I will do a drawing and see which one I can paint. And other than that, I'll just look for something to paint, and we'll go from there. Thank you. They are outside and they're doing well, even though we haven't had any rain in a couple of days. It'll be quite interesting to see what happens to them when it does rain. And I'll be sure to let y'all know, because that's one thing about doing this stuff is you learn what to do and what not to do. But I don't know, we'll just see. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you Thursday. For the stepping stones, no, I did not use a sealer because this Mod Podge says outdoor, and in the instructions it says just let it dry 72 hours before placing outdoor. So we're going to find out. It does not say that a sealer needs to be added. So what I'm wondering though, when it does rain on them, will the Mod Podge turn milky white again? That will be interesting. And if it does turn milky white, then I'm thinking that it's reactivating, getting soft, and then I would know that it needs a sealer. That's wonderful. Give it a try. And if you want to, post the pictures on Magic Mix, share them with us so we can see what you did. And like I said, if you have any designers or decorators in the area, or even some furniture stores, anywhere where they have fabric that you can choose from to have your furniture done, they throw those old fabric books out. And why not use them? You know, they're good for all kinds of things. But that's it for today. Let's see, scroll here. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Hugs, everybody, and I'll see you Thursday. Don't forget, if you want to, post a picture on Magic Mix for me to draw and paint. I will give it a try. I'm getting out of my box. So thanks, everybody. See you then, if not sooner. Bye-bye.